Beautiful Bear by Stuart Quinn. This was another of the submissions under the ASD Autism submission category, and incidentally lead actor and director both on the spectrum. Beautiful Bear is a really touching story about a young man who is trying to confront life and social life, and he manages to do that only with the help of his little bear that he has to hide in his bag. I really felt for several situations that were depicted in the film, including the autistic perception of having to go to a nightclub for social purposes, and often it's easier to find something that helps you through these situations, and in this case it was the bear. I think autism was really well depicted in the film. It does good justice to people's neurology, people on the spectrum and their neurology and their approaches to life. I think it was honest and a creative approach to various situations, to various of the symptoms that people experience on a day-to-day basis. It's never easy to speak about these topics because people on the spectrum have such unique personalities, and every person is different in their own way, and therefore creating that universal film that explains the situation to people who are neurotypicals is actually really challenging, especially delving in quite deep into your personal stories or your personal experiences and depicting them in a creative way to the camera. So overall, I was really touched by this film. I was touched by the performances, by the direction, by the originality of the story, by the realism of the situations, but also by this really sweet relationship between bear and teenager, essentially, and the fact that it was portrayed so honestly and so sweetly, I think made all the difference. Partly from the realistic depiction of autism, thanks to the director and the lead actor on the spectrum. But I also appreciate the sensitivity and the creativity going into the film. Some of the things, some of the storylines discussed are a little bit unusual for the average neurotypical viewer, and therefore, understanding the autistic perception of this is very important, and I think a really good job has been done in that sense. So I thought it was a really compelling film. I was really captured by it, I was really inspired by it, I was really taken by it. I really enjoyed every minute of it. So I really highly recommend it, and I recommend it not only as a short film to watch, but also as a guide for neurotypical people to understand people on the spectrum a little bit better. So I hope more people get to enjoy it and learn something about the autism spectrum from it. Thank you very much.